Hello there, welcome back. It's Natalie B and you are on my channel. Now, if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Or if you're new to my channel, like I said, I am Natalie B. Hey, what's up? I am going to be discussing makeup, black owned makeup brands in this video and my recent shopping haul. So if you're interested on the things that I purchased, continue to watch this video. And what else you're gonna do, you're gonna like, you're gonna subscribe, and you're also gonna hit the bell for future notifications, and you're also gonna share this video. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get into this shopping haul. Like the title says, it is a shopping haul from black owned makeup brands. I'm super excited to do this video. So I'm gonna start off with commercial, well-known black brands leading up into brands that are primarily on Instagram, that are up and coming, that should be in stores. So I'm gonna start off with Pat McGrath. So I've purchased quite a few things from Pat McGrath. I'm gonna start off with the foundation and primer I purchased recently. Now, I've owned the foundation before, but I've owned a darker color. So this time I got a correct color. Even though like the darker color isn't like the end of the world, because I actually have it on my skin right now. I tweaked it, I mixed it with another foundation that would match me a little bit better. So I didn't really have to pick up one that gave me an exact match, but I just wanted it, so I bought it. What I will say about Pat McGrath, if you don't know the brand or who she is, definitely do your homework. She is a well-renowned makeup artist. She's black, she's English. She's done so much for like the industry. She's helped with well-known brands, okay, that are already on the market, and she's done countless shows, like fashion week shows. Like her resume speaks for itself. Like I said, definitely do your homework on Miss Pat McGrath. She's more on the luxe end because her price point is a little high. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but to me, I feel as if like the products like are amazing, so I don't feel bad splurging. That's like, you know, that's just how I feel. So pretty much, like I said, I ordered the primer and the foundation. Like I'm a girl that wears primer. Primer is optional, but I'm gonna wear primer because I have oily combo skin, and then for the most part when I do wear makeup, it's for an extended period of time, and so I kind of want the wear of the makeup to last. And I feel as if primer does make a difference. I do see the difference when I don't use primer and when I do use primer. So I am a girl that, I'm sorry, I love primer. And if I'm gonna purchase primer, I'm gonna make sure I'm going to, like if I'm purchasing primer or foundation, I'm gonna make sure that I'm purchasing the pair together. The accompanying primer, the accompanying foundation, only because the primer was designed to work with the foundation and the ingredients go together. So for instance, like this primer is water-based, the foundation is water-based. Now, if you kind of want to get a primer from this company and a foundation from that company, you can do that, but just make sure that the ingredients match up. And you want to always make sure you pay attention to the first two ingredients. So if you're using a water-based primer, make sure your foundation is water-based. If it's silicone, make sure it's silicone, okay? And that's a little bit about that. So I purchased the primer and the foundation, and the color that I purchased is 24. The one that I already own is 26, if you wanted to know. And I also purchased the concealer because the concealer is relatively new, because the foundation and the primer came out around the same time a few months back, and the concealer came out after. Now, as far as the concealer, she is full coverage, baby. And the foundation is medium. It's like a medium coverage, and it's also a satin finish, and it's lightweight on the skin. It's super watery. So the concealer is thick, and full coverage. Now, it's not a bad thing, but if you're someone that kind of doesn't like too much, this may not be for you, or you might just use this itself versus using a foundation with the concealer. You know, catch my drift? But I like it. Like I said, there are days where I feel as if like I kind of want more of a beat look, and if I do want more of a beat look, I'm gonna do the foundation with the concealer. If there's a day where, okay, I don't want too much, I'll probably opt out for more of a medium coverage concealer. And the concealer color that I purchased was M20, okay? She's a little light, only because I figured, like, I have concealers that are more so my complexion, and I was trying to find something that's gonna be light but not too light, something in between. And I think this is like a good in between color, because this is slightly lighter than my favorite concealer, which is the Milk Flex Concealer in Cinnamon. So this kind of gives me a little bit of a highlighted color. Okay, so that's that. I also purchased a lip pencil, also from Pat McGrath, and the color Ground Control. It's a brown color. I'm obsessed with MAC Cork lip liner. If you've seen a lot of my videos, like, I really don't do much when it comes to lips. I always just do a brown liner and then like a lip gloss. So I was looking for like another brown liner. So the difference between the MAC brown and this brown, I would say the MAC brown is lighter than this one. This is more darker. This is darker. You see that? It's darker, and the formula is much more, it's gel, so it glides onto the lip, versus the MAC Cork is more of literally a lip pencil. Like, it feels like a pencil on your lip, but the texture is creamy. But this one is more so gel based. And like I said, this brown is darker, and it's like, it's everything. And I'm so happy that like I bought it, because at first I was just like, because I was on the website and I was just like, okay, I want brown, but I don't know if it's gonna be the brown that I like. And I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna order it. And I'm pretty much pleased. You know, can't go wrong with that. And also with like the lip liners and the eyeliners, with the Pat McGrath products, they come with their very own sharpener, if it could come out. So yeah, have your little Pat McGrath sharpener. And I think that's also good, because what a lot of people don't know is sometimes you'll think, oh, it's a product that sharpens, so I'll just buy like any regular rinky-dink pencil, like pencil sharpener that you would probably use for an actual pencil. And those sharpeners actually ruin some of these eyeliners and lip liners. So I'm super happy when a brand literally gives me a sharpener with their product. So yeah, that's that. And then I have one more product from Pat McGrath, and it's the Mothership Subversive palette, and it's a smaller one. And I purchased these. I'll show you guys the colors. Funny thing is, I got the bigger one, but I got the bigger one for gratis from work. I had purchased this, and then I ended up getting, like I said, the one from work, and I was just like, oh, I got the baby and the adult version. So these are the colors. So it's like pink, you got your purples, and you have like that pop of gold, but it's definitely like pink and purple type of situation. So like, these colors are gorgeous. I'm sorry, these colors are gorgeous. I cannot wait to play with them. And then part of me kind of wants to like just keep this as far as, you know, a collector's item, because like, look at Pat McGrath's packaging. Like, you know, this is just beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna, like, it's just her attention to detail. Her attention to detail is something else, and part of me does not want to use this palette, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna use this palette. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yes, that is Pat McGrath. So we're moving along to Fenty. I purchased about 4 products from Fenty. The reason why like I said 5 at first is because I ordered 2 eyebrow pencils. Okay, so like it's the Brow MVP in color black brown. So this is her brow pencil. Let me get it. Hold up, because I have one that's open, and I just want to show you instead of opening this new one. So this is how the pencil looks. You know, very minimalistic, chic type of situation. So one end is the brow pencil, and the other end is not a spoolie, but like a brow brush, if you guys can see that. It's kind of like a brow comb situation. So I feel like this is super innovative, because I think she's like one of the first brands to come up with a brow brush at the end versus a spoolie, because you're used to probably having spoolies at the end of your pencils. And I'm not mad at it. At first I was just like, what is this? But I used it and I'm actually pretty pleased with this, because it definitely like lifts up your hair, and then you're able to blend the product with the brush comb. The only thing I would say about the brow pencil, at first it's a little hard, but once you start using it more, it becomes softer. So that's the only critique I would say about the brow pencil. So at first it's a little hard, but the more you use it, it becomes softer and more easier to work with. Okay, and I also purchased, I purchased the Gloss Bomb on Hot Chocolate, and this is her lip glosses. This is more of a darker lip gloss, because she has like other lip gloss colors. Like one of the famous colors is the first color that came out, which was the Fenty Glow, which was that universal color for everyone. And then she has like a light pink. Then she has like the Diamond Milk, which is kind of like it's like an iridescent type of lip gloss, but it's super cute. And then she has quite a few, but this was one of the colors that came out, cannot remember, but it was definitely before Corona. Yeah, it definitely came out before quarantine. Yeah, and then I purchased it, Hot Chocolate. Okay, next I purchased the Matchstick Glow Skin Stick and Pearl. So this is kind of like a highlighter stick. So it's like this. Pretty much, I can give you an example. It's like this Ciate London Dewy Stick, because I don't want to swatch that, because I didn't, I would like to finish this product first before I go into that. Okay, that's beside the point. So it's like this Ciate London Dewy Stick. So it's pretty much a highlighter stick. It's gonna give you more so of a highlighter balm situation versus a powder highlighter or liquid highlighter. So it's gonna definitely give you like that dewiness on your skin. I have it on right now. So it doesn't really have like much of a color. So if anything, it's going to accentuate the area that you would want to highlight, but you're not necessarily gonna have color. It's just gonna give you more of like a dewy, more of a dewy, natural, sun-kissed glow look. And lately I've been liking that versus a traditional highlighter. I don't know, I've kind of not been liking powder highlighters. Like I never thought I would say that, but yeah, like I've been gravitating towards these type of products. So first time I used anything like this was the Ciate London. Then Fenty came out with one. I was like, I might as well buy it from Fenty, and I actually bought another one from another black owned brand that has a similar situation. So yeah, I'm a hot mess. I'm obsessed with these highlighting balms. Like I said, I love like the dewy glow look. I'm sorry, my bra strap, guys. Anyway, I'm obsessed with like the dewy glow look versus a highlighting powder. Like as far as highlighting liquids, I still get down with that. But these highlighting balms, like hello, look at this. Like it's everything. Like you can't go wrong. Just saying. So yes, this is what the Fenty would pretty much look like if I swatched it. I know I don't want to swatch it because I don't want to swatch it. I'm sorry. But it's pretty much what it would be. Okay. So the next and final product that I purchased from Fenty was their cream bronzer. Super stoked. I'm actually gonna swatch this one because I have used this before. I don't have this on today. I have the actual matchstick contour. And I feel as if like the bronzer is honestly, because it's a matte finish and the way the colors look, I would contour with the bronzer versus warming up my skin with the bronzer. So I felt if I use this today on top with the contour, it would just be way too much. It would always be either or, and today I just happened to use the contour. So this is the bronzer, and the color that I got was number 6 Chocolate. Let me just do a nice little swatch of this, and it's over here. See how that looks more like, it looks more like a contour color versus a bronzer, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, if I do use this one, I'm gonna actually use something that kind of looks more like a bronzer to me, something that's probably gonna be a little bit more warmer. So yeah, if I use this, I'm probably gonna use like my Laura Mercier bronzer with it versus using this as a bronzer and then the Fenty contour stick, which I'm obsessed with. But I like it. I like it. I don't know if it's necessarily a bronzer. I would say it's more of a contour, but it's fine. It's fine. I love it. Okay, so that's that from Fenty. Moving right along, the next brand that I purchased from was Beauty Bakery. I got 2 things from Beauty Bakery. I got their setting spray, and pretty much I like this because it's like a mist type, like look, it has a fine mist sprayer. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty much instead of like, you know, the setting spray like literally spraying like little random spurts on your face, this one is more of a finer mist, and you can get like a better, I would say like a better spray on your face, if that makes sense. Like it's gonna be more misty versus an actual spray. So the thing I will say about this, it does have a little scent. So if you're sensitive to scents, you may have a reaction to this. If you're not sensitive, then you should be okay, but it does have like a little bit of a fragrance. I would say this is pretty much a traditional setting spray. It's gonna hold your makeup together, but it's not gonna change the finish of your makeup, which I appreciate, because sometimes with all of the prep that I do, I don't necessarily want my setting spray to change the finish of my makeup. I just want it to hold, I just want it to hold everything together. That's what I look into. That's what I look for in setting sprays. A setting spray that's just gonna hold everything together, not necessarily mattify my makeup and not necessarily make it dewy, unless I have a situation where it's super, super matte and then I'm gonna need something that's more hydrating, more dewy, then I'll go in with a dewy setting sprays. But that's pretty much what I gravitate towards. Something that's gonna hold my makeup together, and then on the other end, I'll have something that could be a little bit dewy, because sometimes the face could probably end up looking a little matte, and so I'll have something to just bring life back to the face. So that's that. I also purchased some beauty sponges from them, and the way they have their beauty sponges, I think is a cute idea. So number 1, Beauty Bakery, to backtrack, it's Black owned, and their whole thing is to kind of have like their products, you know, mimicked, not mimicked, but their products and their packaging is pretty much as far as like baking. So for instance, like their setting spray, like the packaging, you can't really tell, but it pretty much is the baking spray if you think about it when you're cooking, you know. So that's their whole thing. Their little, you know, it's cute. And then their blending sponges is kind of in a little packaging like this, where it's kind of mimicking like, you know, an egg carton, and it's pretty much called their blending eggs. So I think it's super adorable. So it comes with 6 blending, it comes with 6 sponges. As you can see, one is missing because I did use one on my face, and I think this is an amazing deal. I think 6 of these, if I'm not mistaken, are 15 bucks. Don't quote me on it, but I definitely know it's not more than 20. So you're getting all of these sponges for like 20 or under versus getting a beauty blender, one beauty blender for $20. I mean, which one is a better deal? Like, granted, yes, the beauty blender, they have a patent on how they make the beauty blender. So any beauty sponge, you know, on the market is not made like the beauty blender. So I guess that's how they can kind of justify why it's $20 versus, you know, 10 or, you know, cheaper, because like I said, they have the patent, and so no other beauty sponge on the market is kind of made like the beauty blender. However, when that patent is up, I'm just saying. But anyway, I still like this sponge. I mean, granted, like I said, it's not the same material as the beauty blender, but it gets the job done. And like I said, you get freaking 6 of these for, I think it's between 15 or 20 bucks. So you get 6 of these. And you also got to think about it. When you're using beauty sponges, you want to switch them out every 3 months. So do you really want to spend like $20 on one every 3 months when you can pretty much buy something like this, have 6 of them, and yeah, you, what at that point, what would you be purchasing? 3 times 9, wow, 3 times 6. You'd be purchasing this every 18 months, you know, right? Yes, every 18 months you would be purchasing this, and you would only be spending, like I said, 15 to 20 bucks every 18 months versus spending 20 bucks every 3 months and you only get one. I'm just saying, Not knocking beauty blender. I understand the hustle. You got your patent and your product is dope. I have some beauty blenders, but you know, there's some times where I kind of don't want to use the beauty blenders because, like I said, you gotta change them every 3 months. And I'm like, I'm gonna just put you to the side, and I'm kind of gonna get some cheaper options in the meantime. And once some cheaper options run out, maybe I'll use a beauty blender. You know, that's it. Okay, so the next product, next brand that I purchased from is a brand that's lesser known, but it's lesser known commercially. That's what I will say. But it's definitely known amongst makeup artists and makeup professionals, and it's Danessa Myricks, Black-owned brand. And so far, let me do a backtrack. So far, every brand that I've discussed is not only Black-owned, but Black woman-owned. So with the Pat McGrath, the Fenty, and the Beauty Bakery, and Danessa Myricks, they're all, actually everything I have here is owned by women. Oh, hey. Okay, back to this. Anyway, so like I said, her brand is lesser known commercially, but it's definitely known amongst professional makeup artists. And I ordered like 3 products from her. I ordered the Evolution powder, which is her setting powder. It's like a powder that's kind of like a yellowy color. Okay, you can see that color. So it's super soft. Sorry about that. It's super soft. Definitely fine. And I was just like, I want to try it, and I do like the product. What I will say is I'm probably going to purchase another one, something a little bit lighter, because I feel as if this would probably be amazing for someone just a teeny bit darker, just a teeny bit. Like with my preference, I'm not that crazy about powders that have like a yellow tint to them, because this kind of has a little bit of a yellow tint. I just don't like that on my complexion, because I'm more so neutral. Like I have a neutral undertone, and I don't want anything to be too golden on myself. That's just my preference. So I'm probably gonna get something that's like, I think the number, because this one is number 3. Then I'm probably gonna get number 2, because like I said, it's lighter. If anything, I can always tweak it. I kind of like my powders to have more of a light brown or like a caramel versus yellow, if that makes sense. But I do love the performance of the powder. I'm not 100% crazy about the color, but I do love the powder, and I do love it on other complexions. That's just, like I said, the whole yellow thing, that's just me and my preference. But I do like the powder, and I like the performance of it. Okay, so the next product I purchased is the Illuminating Veil highlighter. So this is a liquid highlighter. This is how she looks. So it's kind of like a champagne-y color versus like a gold color. And like I said, I don't know, it's crazy. I love gold, and I love gold jewelry and gold details, but lately I just have not been liking gold on my face. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll probably do like gold eyeshadow, but if it's like a highlighter that has a little bit of a gold tint, I hate it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's weird, because I like gold, but I don't like gold highlighters. Okay, so this one, like I said, is more of a champagne-y type of color. Let me open this. No, maybe not like that. Do I just pump it? Okay, just pump it. This is new, so. Okay, there we go. So with this, I'm definitely gonna probably use this under foundation or mix it with the foundation. So like I said, you still get that gold tint, but it's not like that super yellow, gaudy, like overbearing gold, if you know what I mean. But it's, you know, it gives you a little bit, not too much. And like I said, with this liquid highlighter, I will definitely mix it with a foundation. So the next product that I have is the Donessa Myritz Duet Highlighting Facial Balm. You remember earlier how I was talking about the Fenty and the Ciate London? This is another product like that. The difference is this one's not in, like, it's not a stick, but it's a highlighting balm just like them, and it's the same exact color, where you kind of get like a sheer iridescent type of glow situation. And again, if you remember the Ciate London swatch, it's what I have going on in my face. This is exactly the same thing. I've used this. You don't believe me, I will swatch. Oh, no, my fingers are a little dirty. Sorry. Okay, it's looking a little gold right now, only because my fingers were dirty with this highlighter, so that's why it's looking a little gold. But normally it looks exactly like what I got going on. So yeah, it's like a highlighting balm. Like I said, I've been obsessed with these type of products, and these are like the highlighters I've been using. So yes, I purchased one from, you know, any brand that offers it. You know, I am not ashamed. You know, if you like something, you like what you like, and you just, I mean, at the same time, it's good for research. I could tell you which brand does it better. So yeah, that's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to it. That's what I'm sticking to. Okay. So now I'm gonna move into brands that are lesser known, up and coming, some that are just on Instagram, and I think that should be in stores. So I purchased from Prime Beauty, which is another Black-owned brand, woman owns, and I ordered a bronzer from the brand. Like the Fenty bronzer, this is a matte finish. It's not, there's no shimmer. And Not saying that I don't like bronzers with shimmer. I do love bronzers with shimmer. My Laura Mercier bronzer has shimmer. My Absolute New York bronzer that I'm obsessed with has shimmer. So I love shimmer bronzers. I just happen to have purchased 2 bronzers that are matte. But anyway, this is the color. It's their Bronzeville color. This is the color. And I just like this because not a lot of brands make bronzers for darker women. And it's just like, sometimes you'll just be like, oh, well, I'll just have a contour product and I'll just contour versus bronzing. But sometimes you want to warm up the skin. Now, the difference between the Fenty bronzer and this one, granted the Fenty bronzer is more of a cream formula, but this bronzer, if you can see it over here, it's it looks a little red. Okay, so it's gonna give you that warming up the skin. So like, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people like, oh, I don't like, you know, my bronzers to be like too orangey or whatever. I get that. But at the same time, you don't want your bronzers to be too like grayish or like too cool tone, because at that point it defeats the purpose of the bronzer. It's gonna be a contour. So you kind of want your bronzers to be a little on the warm side. And this is definitely giving me like that warmth. So with this one, I would definitely be able to contour with this versus the Fenty bronzer. I'm gonna just use that as a contour. I love it, but I'm gonna just use it as a contour versus a bronzer. I could probably use those 2 together. But I definitely like it because like I said, not a lot of brands are offering bronzers for darker women. And this is one of the brands that I discovered, and I saw how much bronzers they had, and I was just like, oh, okay, let me purchase, you know. And then you're black owned too, and you're a woman, hey. So yes, I purchased the bronzer. So next, I purchased from Omas Cosmetics. This is another brand that's primarily on Instagram, and I purchased lashes and some loose pigments from this brand. So these are the lashes that I purchased. These are like mink lashes. I'm gonna also take them out the box so you can get a better look. You can see styles. So they're super, super long and luxurious, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. These joints are long, okay? When I blink, it low-key hits, you know, my brows. But, you know, I have eyes where I could wear lashes like this. Granted, these are not lashes for everyone. Not everyone could wear these type of lashes. Now, if you have smaller eyes and you don't have much eye space, do not get these type of lashes because you're gonna look a little crazy. But if you have the eye space for it, by all means, they are so amazing. There's been some, I think I used these lashes for my complexion video. I didn't really go into the lashes because it was more so a complexion video, but I had these lashes on, and I'm trying to think what else. In the video that I did not too long ago, the inner corner lime green highlight, definitely had these lashes on. And by the way, these styles is in Bella. I do not know if they offer this style anymore because I went on their website to double check on the name because unfortunately they don't have the name on the box. And I didn't see, like, I couldn't tell. And then so I went on my email from like the receipt of when I ordered it, and it was just like, oh, Bella. And then I went back to the website and I saw that there was no Bellas. They have an Isabella, but not a Bella. So I don't know if the Isabella is like the 2.0 version, the better version, but you know, I bought Bella and I like it. So yes, this is Omas Cosmetics. And by the way, I'm gonna have all these brands in the description below. All right. And like I said, I also purchased some loose pigments from them, some neon loose pigments. I mean, neon loose pigments is not a new thing. This has, like, I feel as if this trend has been going on for like a minute now. Every summer it comes back. And yeah, I ordered, let's see, these are 6 pigments. The lime green. This is, I actually use this for my inner corner highlight. And then I used the purple in my last tutorial when I did like the purple smoky eye, and it was kind of giving me some issues because I should have used my fingers versus a brush. So this is the purple that I used. Have this orange, kind of matches the orange I have on my eyes, which is a cake liner from Sublime Beauty, by the way. And if you're interested on this look, let me know. I could definitely do a video, but I need like quite a few of you to want to see this tutorial, by the way. But anyway, have blue, and then I have the this neon yellow, and then pink. Okay, so I got those from Old Moss Cosmetics. Like I said, I like the pigments. It's just better to use your fingers when working with pigments. Okay, and the final brand that I'm going to discuss is Glow Up Academy. Now, this is another small brand from Instagram. Definitely should be in stores. Just drop some stuff. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I feel as if definitely should be in stores because of the quality of these glitters. So these are glitters. And I feel as if when purchasing glitters, especially like the ones that already like are out there commercially, like the NYX glitters, I think BH Cosmetics still makes glitters. Makeup Forever also has glitters. MAC has glitters. Like I feel as if like a lot of the glitters are boring, you know? And these glitters, I don't know, they just don't excite me. And I love glitters, and I have quite a few glitters. Like the only glitters that excite me are like the Lit Cosmetics glitters. I like those glitters because they have like, they offer you like quite a few glitters, but they're a little expensive, you know? But anyway, so I was excited when I found Glow Up Academy's glitters. The funny thing is I would watch the owner. The owner is a makeup artist. Her name is He Adams, and she also has an Instagram. So I would watch her videos because I love her eye looks. Like she would do like the real dramatic cut creases, and then she would incorporate glitter. And I'm like, yo, where is she getting these glitters from? These are so dope. And then I wouldn't pay attention where she would like, oh, these are my glitters. And finally, like one video I paid attention, she was like, yeah, these are my glitters. And I was like, duh. And then she had like the link and everything, and so I went to her website, and then I was just like, okay, I already follow you on Instagram, I watch your YouTube videos, how did I not realize that you had glitters? I'm sorry, it was a slow moment, but I caught on, Kiki. I'm sorry, I caught on. So I purchased the glitters. I purchased 2 sets. I purchased a set of fine glitters, and then I purchased a set of more of chunky glitters mixed with a little bit of fine glitters. So these are You So Fine. That's what the set is called. Let me take off the lid so you can see these colors. Like, look how cute these colors are. Like when you get like commercial glitters that are already out there, it's like you'll get the golds, the silvers, and sometimes you get like the silver with the iridescent, you know, flakes, and they just be so boring. Like, you know, these glitters like are lit, okay? These are the chunky ones, which are, oh, look at these babies. And a lot of like the glitters, like, okay, they have like, for instance, it has like this solid purple color, but it has like the iridescent flakes. Like, it's just something about a glitter that's a color, but then again, in a different light, it might be a different color, or you turn this way, it's you know, like, I'm obsessed with that. So I was super, super stoked when I found out that, you know, she does sell these amazing glitters that she's using on her looks. And then I decided to purchase these. So it was like 2 sets. I believe these 2 sets, I can't remember the price, I'll have in the description below. But yeah, these are the glitters. So that is about it. Yeah, as far as the little shopping haul that I did supporting Black owned brands. Not only are they Black owned, but they are women owned brands. In the description below, I'm definitely gonna have like a full list of more Black owned brands, because there's a lot of brands that I didn't even touch the surface, because there's like Iman Cosmetics, there's Ace Beauty, there's OPV Beauty out of London. There's AJ Crimson, which is comparable, like similar to Danessa Myricks, which is on the more like professional side. There's also, why am I drawing a blank? I'm drawing a blank, but I'm gonna have more Black owned makeup brands definitely in the description below if you want to check them out. But like I said, this is just a small, a very, 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 very small portion of the pie. So don't feel as if it's not, you know, a lot. Granted, there could, like, even though there is like a lot more, I still feel as if there should be more, but it's definitely more than this. And yeah, if you decided to watch my full video and you lasted this long, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely like this video. Let me know if you like this type of video where I show the stuff that I have bought, you know, me just spending money. Let me know if you like these type of videos. I can definitely give you more shopping haul videos. And feel free to leave me a comment if you want to ask a couple of questions. You want to leave me a little love letter, I'll take it all. Also, if you could please share my video and like, subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next one. Bye.